Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Sira Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Sira Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gopata Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Siddha Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddha Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa. Jaya Jaya Siddha Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddha Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa. Haribol, namaste. So, this morning, we will discuss the nature of life the spirit soul, the living entity. But before discussing about life, we must have an overview of the reality, the situation wherein we experience every day, and a sign of what is temporary and what is eternal. Years back, the saintly person spoke about the nature of this world, and he gave us an overview of what's happening, our real situation. He discussed the subject matter of death and how it comes. He narrated to us the teachings of the great saintly person, Narada Muni. The subject matter was about death and the symptoms and the sign of what we should be aware in connection with our situation as a different energy from matter. That we will discuss in harmony with Scripture and the teachings of the Supreme Person. The rising and the setting of the sun decreases one's life duration in this body. Meaning, every day, the sun rises. Darkness come, nights come. And days passes by. And the body is hooked up with time. We can see all around us the changing. And also the changing of different bodies. Because it's connected with time, this material world. So if you look carefully and study carefully, that yes, the rising and the setting of the sun decreases one's duration in this body. The living entity comes here, to be born here. The body grows, undergoes changes, produce byproducts, and after a while, it experiences separation from matter at death. So meaning we have a short time in this body. Relatively speaking, this material energy is eternal, but the forms that we see here is continually changing. But that we don't see when we are so covered with this conditioning of material disease, and we have made a focus in our life to be sheltered, to be having this foundation of security, this material world and material energy, especially this body. We want to live eternally because the nature of the soul, being a different energy from matter, is eternal. But the forms, that is the form, the energy that is covering, material energy covering this body, is continually changing. You were once in a baby body. You were once in a young girl, in a young boy's body, in a young man's body. Now, I'm in an old man's body. So sooner or later, the inevitable I have to face. I have to leave this body. The body is like a shirt. When it's worn down, you throw it. So at the time of death, we, the living entity, leave this world. And our struggle with lack of vision and understanding, we're trying to find a permanent, stable situation for security in this body, which time will come, we have to leave this body. And what we think as shelter, these forms, the forms that we see with our eyes are continually changing because it's made out of atoms. If we can see that the building blocks that's making up this body is continually changing, because there's the law of transformation of energy, that what you see now, it changed and being transformed into different forms. But there's a constant principle that remains the same through these changes. You were once in a baby body, that baby body is gone, because that baby body is made out of molecules and atoms. Then the young boy's body, it continually changed. How? Through metabolism, the intake of matter to replenish what is waste, and to excrement through perspiration. There's physical metabolism and cellular metabolism, that dead matter is being transformed now into another form, and that those dead matter are being excreted through the orifice of our body in the form of perspiration, urine, waste matter. So the living entity who is in illusion tries to find security in this temporary, moving, transforming body. So the rising and the setting of the sun decreases one's life duration in this world, because the body is connected with another law, the law of time. Time and tide waits for no man. It moves on. And we are under these laws. These laws, the transformation of energy, the law of time. And not only that, to be born here and to die. So how can we have clarity and real security where we can repose our limited time in this body, so we can become free from birth, diseases, and old age? We want to find eternality in something that is temporary. The forms, it's real, but it's temporary. It's all illusion. And there's one constant principle that remains. I'll read a verse in Bhagavad Gita, wherein Lord Krsna defines the spirit soul, the nature of the spirit soul. Lord Krsna tells Arjuna, those who are seers of truth have concluded, of the non-existent there is no endurance, and of the existent there is no cessation. This, the seers of truth have concluded by studying the nature of both. So there's one constant principle through all the changes. You can remember that once upon a time, you were once in a young boy's body. Like me, I can remember that I was once in a young man's body. During that time, I can remember some of the activities. I did. But that body is gone. So where can we repose or direct our limited, allotted time in this body, where we can experience transcendental happiness that is eternal, which is the nature of the soul? So when the living entity is covered by this condition of material disease, he identifies himself as the body, the subtle body, the mind, and the desire in the mind, and he goes for it. So we are reminded that every time that the sun rises and the sundown, it decreases our life's duration in this body. So definitely, if our foundation is this material energy, this body, then we're in for a ride. Then, because at the time we're leaving this body, we don't know what to do. So transcending death means understanding our true nature. Our true nature is that we are transcendental. We are a different energy from matter, life. Although this material energy is eternal, the forms that we see are all temporary. It's real, but what is not real and false, and when we try to enjoy and try to find security in these temporary forms, we will be taken away from that world, especially at the time of death, our control and everything. So what should be our focus, our meditation? We are advised to focus and meditate upon what is eternal life, the supreme life, the supreme person. And what should be our life? It is a life that is transcendental to this temporary false world. And that is what is being given to us, passed on to us by the saintly person. It means what we meditate, what we do, whatever action we do, the actions we do will determine our consciousness. And whatever consciousness we have will be the activities we do. So the question now, will it bind us to this material world? If my focus is upon ignorance of false bodily identification and false lordship or trying to control, meaning my focus and meditation is about an entanglement of attachment to this world, attachment to this body. And this world is a place of suffering, a place of death. So it's synonymous with a painful experience while living in this body. Because we experience apprehension. We experience the anxiety that even though how much we try to be sheltered eternally, we know somewhere along the line the inevitable will come. This truth is experienced by those who tried to, they have tried so hard to be in control. In the end, they become so insecure. There's this person, he's a multi-billionaire, Howard Hughes. Through his good karma, things comes easily through him. So much wealth. But in the end, if you look at his life, the profile of his life, if you profile his life, it begins with, he was born in a family who have so much. And with the wealth he has given to him through inheritance and through good karma, he was able to amass more wealth, more material things, more control. But at the end of his life, he is in confusion, worried about germs. The person who tried so hard to be immersed in control and security, his security is this material world, the money, the wealth, because money is synonymous with control. The more money you have, meaning you can buy many things. You can buy a group of professionals to think for your company, people to work, to get more money, to invent more things, to sell more things. He was given this fortune, but at the end of his life, he died miserably, very insecure. He's always thinking about germs. When he eats, he covers it. He sees death everywhere through these germs and know that his time is coming to an end. He's very insecure. So a person who is not with wisdom about his true nature will be living a very fearful life, even now, while in this body, because he knows somewhere along the line, as the sun sets and as the sun rises, his control slips through his hands. And he died so miserably, so insecure, because he's so immersed in this temporary moving world. So how to attain this world that is eternal? It is a meditation upon what is eternal, and that is devotional service, loving service to God, that will give us connection with the source of joy. The Supreme Person, Lord Krsna, comes to this world, sends his devotees. He comes as scripture, written, passed on by his devotees, his confidential friend, the spiritual master. The materialist who identifies himself as the body, his focus is upon this temporary world. Contrary to that is the meditation of a transcendentalist. What is a transcendentalist? Someone who is connected with a superior energy, different from matter, wherein this matter came from. It is a world that is eternal. It's about life. It's about God. But in this time and age, hardly we talk about God. We talk about relationship. We have been covered by illusion, because when a person understands his true nature, he understands his position, he understands that actually he's just temporary in this body passing on. He comes here with nothing, he lives with nothing. So this truth defies or destroys his false lordship. So he doesn't want to hear it. So that is the contamination, that is the covering that has been covering us, given to us, because it's our desire to play, to do our own will, to be God, to be the controller. So anything that destroys that world, we run away from it. We don't want to listen to it. We want to negate it. So we engage in work to forget the truth. We want to forget the truth by taking intoxication, to numb our senses, to take anti-anxiety pills, and antidepressive, depression pills, drugs. So the truth will set us free from this ignorance. And the truth is what should be thinking of. So in this age of quarrel and confusion, the easiest way is to remember the holy names of God and to chant the holy names of God. The meditation is about that eternal world. So what will be the benefit of a person who is engaging in the practice of being connected with this eternal transcendental world about his true nature as a different energy from matter, and absolutely about his eternal position as eternally the loving child of God, the loving friend of God, his activities. So here I'll read in Bhagavad Gita. For me, Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna, for one who remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O son of Pirtha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service. So what is devotional service? It is when the living entity direct his love. All of us, love is inseparable from us. Life means loving, serving, caring. In ignorance, we direct that love upon ourselves. I'm the center. I love myself. I enjoy. So Lord Krishna is telling us our true nature is we're eternally the loving servant of God. And we should go back to that place where everybody is serving the Supreme Person's pleasure. That's why He comes in different ages. He comes to show us that world of Vrindavan, the world of love. Here, our love is focused upon this temporary form and gives us so much pain. We're always afraid. So it means, what should we be focusing? What we should be meditating? What should be our thoughts? Where our heart should be reposed or directed? So when one comes in contact with the representative of God, our spiritual master, Jagadguru, Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa, coming in the long line of unbroken chain of spiritual master, who is the most dear servant of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. This understanding of our true nature, this is what we will achieve. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world which is full of miseries because they have attained the highest perfection. And he tells Arjuna, from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. So what is that abode that is exhibited 5,000 years ago by Lord Krishna, who came to this planet? It is the word of love, Vrindavan, where everybody who are spiritual, transcendental, they came here to exhibit that world that is eternal. Lord Krishna comes to establish religion. What is religion? It's love for God. So now, we can check in ourselves, engage and weigh what life we want to live. A life that is based upon materialism or a life that is based upon our true nature, the transcendental living entity who is enduring, who is eternal, should get free from this temporary, non-enduring world of birth, death, disease, and old age. And that is achieved when we are connected with God through devotional service. And the first process is hearing. And Lord Chaitanya, our spiritual master, gives us this process. Hare Nama, Eva Kebalam, Koloa Nasteba, Gatiranyata. In this age of quarrel and confusion, the easiest way to achieve devotional service is through the chanting of the holy names. Krishna comes, the personification of compassion, our spiritual master, who is inseparable from the holy names. And the holy names is Krishna, the Supreme Person, the all-attractive Supreme Person. He comes to us through this sound, hearing. So this is the consciousness of what the devotee or a transcendentalist have achieved. That even in this lifetime, he's in the world that is transcendental. He is in this consciousness, or she is in this consciousness of meditation. O son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servitor, and although I am so somehow or other, I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please therefore pick me up from the ocean of death and fix me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet. So we must be established in this transcendental world. And this transcendental world comes to us through our Gurudev, Jagat Guru Siddha Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa, who is representing the holy names, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The great chanting for deliverance means if we follow his path, our focus will be upon that eternal transcendental world. While even we are in this body, we realize and achieve what is transcendental. We begin to understand our true nature. Realize it. Not theoretically, but realize it. We are allowed now, invited to enter the world of the residents of Vrindavan or of the Paramahamsas or the great spiritual master like Jada Bharat. We're able to understand that the reason we are suffering is because we identify with the world of suffering, with this temporary world. So the goal of life is Bhakti Yoga, to be in union with that world that is transcendental and not be touched by this miserable world. So it means what we should be focusing, what we should be meditating. And God's compassion. He loves us. We have an unconditional friend who loves us unconditionally. And that is our eternal friend, Lord Krishna, and our Gurudev. So we must make a choice. It's up to us. A choice of life and a choice of death. Howard Hughes have chosen the world of death. So he died, passed away in fear, afraid of death. But the devotee bypassed death because he knows he's eternal and he won't die. He does not identify himself with this temporary world. He knows and he realizes he's the eternal child of God. And not only that, because of his meditation upon doing what is pleasing to God, he's not touched by this temporary moving world. He's just a witness to what is happening. He can see the desire in his mind. He can see the mind. And his intelligence is clear. He has clarity of the truth. So he has focus of the truth wherein he's free. He has this freedom. So we want to become free from this miserable world. Embrace the Supreme Person through the holy names. That meditation is so fulfilling, purifying, that this material disease that has covered us will be eradicated because we become seers of the truth. Seers of the truth, we are able to see life. We are able to realize, Aham Brahmasmi, I am not this body, I am spirit, soul, life, a different energy from matter. And I am the constant principle through all these changes. And now he understands and realizes that he's temporary in this body. Why put so much effort in trying to control, to be in control falsely, false lordship of trying to control this moving world? And the medium we use is this body. And we follow the dictates of the desire, the mind, the desire, and it's constantly changing. So it's not intelligent. We must become intelligent. We must take this opportunity that we have been given to have this human form. Because the human form of life is an opportunity to ask this question: who am I? Why am I here? What is death? What is life? Where will I go at the time of death? Who is God? Where happiness lies? I am always looking for happiness. Where does it really lies? What is the foundation of that happiness? Meaning, that is Bhakti Yoga, the eternal engagement of loving service to the Supreme Person. The topmost yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Because while even in this world, because we have been given this opportunity, and in humbleness, we have accepted God through the holy names, then our life is a life of fulfillment. Look in comparison. How I choose a multi-billionaire. Supposedly everybody wants wealth, money, gold, because it's synonymous with control and happiness. Once upon a time, there's this person who is very poor. He went to Sanatan Goswami because he have heard Sanatan Goswami has a touchstone. And what is a touchstone? Whatever it touches, when it touches metal, it becomes gold. So he went to Sanatan Goswami, the great spiritual master, the confidential friend of Lord Chaitanya. And he went to him and asked, I have heard that you have this touchstone. Is it really true? Yes. Can I see it? Yes. Can I have it? Yes. Where is it? Just go at the back of this house, near the dump site. There's a garbage, there's a heap of garbage there. You go there, look for it. So he went there, and he saw the touchstone. And he began to think, why is it in this garbage dump? So it means this person who I talked a while ago has something more valuable than this. So he went back, bringing that. How come this is, in the garbage heap? Do you have something more valuable than this? Yeah. Yes, but please return it to the garbage heap. Then I'll tell you. So if we're in ignorance, we're all those, what do you call those people in the garbage dump? Scavengers. Howard Schultz is the biggest, He was one of the biggest scavenger. He was able to amaze a lot of garbage. So if we're in ignorance, we also want to be a garbage collector. You go to the garbage dump in our place, or let's talk about our place here. You go there, they have this turf. You know what's turf? This garbage turf or this area belongs to us. They're in control. You cannot go there to get garbage, plastic, metal, to turn into cash. No, you cannot. You just be waiting there and scream things. Oh, I can get this. And the biggest garbage collector thinking, I'm rich, powerful. Oh, was huge. You know what he's so afraid? Germs. Because he'll die and be contaminated with germs. He's always constantly nagged by death, and the symptoms are there. You know, germs will pollute your body, will bring you to die instantly. But if we understand this truth about the nature of the soul, and understand that we were once in a baby body, a young girl's body, a young woman's body, means I will not die. The body will die. And time will come, I have to leave this body because the form that I'm in now is connected with time. And the molecules and atoms are continually changing. And the sign, it is connected with time, and the rising and the setting of the sun decreases my duration in this body. My control, I begin to lose control. False control. And I am so miserable day out, day in. 24/7, 366 in the world, this world, 366 days a year. I'm always apprehensive, worried, anticipating where can I find happiness and security. We must become like a sage, that real peace is achieved when our heart, our life is connected, sheltered by the holy names, by God. Then we live a life that is full of peace. A peaceful life, a transcendental life. Because no fear. We're not anxious. The anxiety that we have is now eradicated. It is now a quest, day out, day in, eternally, to do what is pleasing to God. That is yoga. Haribol, namaste. Let's take shelter of the holy names. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahansa Itinande. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Itinande. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Garadhara, Shri Vasadego Vakabrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol, Haribol. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Sira Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa. Jaya Jaya Sira Swarup, Ananda Paramahamsa. Haribol! Namaste, Haribol. Thank you very much for taking part in this program. Haribol. See you next week. Haribol.